Ah, much better. So I was trying to say was, welcome back to Keeks It Well. You know what? I look kind of crazy right now, huh? Like a 5-year-old. Let me handle this real quick. All right, how about that? I still look crazy, just in a different way. Whatever. So, today's video is going to be about weird body changes, like, things that happen that are strange or weird to your body as you're losing weight. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you didn't expect these things to happen, like it wasn't known that it was going to happen. It's more so about once it actually does happen, it's just weird to experience. Does that make sense? Are you still with me? Let's get to the point. Number one would be your fingers in your toes. So mine, I don't know if you could tell, mine were like little tiny chunky monkeys before, and now they look so much more like slim. They look more slender. They look more like shapely. It almost looks like this is like the little tiny head, and then this body, and your tummy lost weight. And anyways, so yeah, so they've gotten like much skinnier. They look good. They're not as chunky. I don't look like little oompa loompa fingers. And the same thing goes for my toes, which no one wants to see my toes anyway, but they've gotten much skinnier, they're much more slender. I could kind of see like the bones more, whether it's in my hands or whether it's in my feet. You can see the bones more of your actual like anatomy that you should be able to see. For a while, I wasn't able to see it as much because I was like puffy and chunky and fat or whatever. So yeah, skinny little fingers. Skinny little fingers, huh? Yeah. Still fat, aren't you, guy? None of them fit yet. None of them. All right, numero dos would be your face. It's usually the most obvious thing. Is the first thing that you tend to notice as you start your weight loss journey is definitely your face. You start seeing whether it's like with me it was my nose. My nose was much bigger. Yes, believe it or not, it was bigger than this than it is now. When I was first, excuse the outside world. Yeah, but it was bigger than it is now when I first started losing weight, back when I was at my 221. And if you don't believe it, check out one of my old videos. Just check out my channel. You'll see it. Like, I was definitely much puffier. The biggest thing, too, that I noticed is right here. Sorry, guys, my glasses have a glare. But right here, all of this used to be, like, pushed up against my face. Like, against my face. It's on my face. It was pushed up against my eyes. And my eyes always looked so, like, puffy. Like, this all looked always so bloated, and you could barely see my eyes. I look like a damn Shar-Pei dog. You know what a Shar-Pei dog is? This is a Shar-Pei dog. I look like that. Yeah, That's what I used to look like. Again, look at my old videos if you don't believe me. That's ridiculous. But the other good thing that happens is, like your cheekbones and everything end up coming out. You start looking really different, and like I said, it's the most encouraging part in the beginning because you start noticing it pretty much throughout your whole journey of losing weight. Like within my first 10 pounds when I first lost it, the first 10, even when I was still in the 200s, I could definitely see the difference in my face. That was the first thing I could see. So yeah, that would be number two, especially with my dimples. Like, I don't know if most people know, but I have like 5 dimples, which is ridiculous. But I have 5 of them, and you weren't able to notice them for a while because I was just really bloated, really chunky in the face. But yeah, so that's number two. Number 3, I would definitely have to say the feeling of weightlessness. That is incredible. You start feeling all weightless, and you can do whatever you want. You can hop off whatever the heck you want, and you like glide down, which is not reality, so don't try that. But no, you do feel much, much, much more light. Of course, the obvious. Of course, you've lost weight. Of course, you'll feel light. But actually experiencing it is a really strange experience. It feels really nice. For me, it's one of the most rewarding things of losing weight because it's like I'm not doing all of this for nothing, And with the feeling of weightlessness has also come my lungs. My lungs have been feeling so much better. I've been doing a lot of cardio since I first started losing weight. Of course, now the cardio has gotten a little bit more, I guess, intense on my own level just because I'm able to do more. At least that's what I believe. But I've definitely noticed with my lungs and my heart, I have asthma, and my asthma has definitely dwindled down a lot more. I also have a heart murmur. And with both of these, it's with definitely doing cardio and losing weight, all that extra fat that used to be just resting on your lungs and resting on your heart and probably, you know, like it diminishes. So as it diminishes, you feel better because there's not all this weight weighing down on all your lungs and organs and everything, you know, on all your lungs. All your lungs? You have two lungs, right? That's how it works. It made it seem like you have a million freaking lungs. Whatever. Number 4. Why am I naming these? Like, there's no point in like numbering them. There's just no point. Whatever. So the next one is another weird thing is your kneecaps. At least my kneecaps were like hidden within my thighs and legs, and you couldn't see them. It was just one continuous unit of leg. And now I can finally see my kneecap. And I'm gonna be honest, my kneecaps look strange. They're all bony and crap, which I'm sure is like totally normal. But it just, again, it's strange to see, oh my God, I have a kneecap. What is that thing? It's a kneecap, guys. It's a joint. We have those. There's 2 of them. And it's just weird to see how weirdly structured your body parts are once they're actually exposed to your eyesight. So that's the other one. The other one is also your flabbiness, which I've also done a video on flabby arms, and look how much lower my arms have gotten with those workouts. My arms are looking good. I mean, I don't have that much flabby armness left. Obviously, there's still flabby people. I know that. Thank you. Thank you for the obviousness. But yeah, they're finally going down much, much more compared to what my arms used to be. See that? Little baby muscle. But yeah, so that's probably one of the coolest things too that have happened. My flabby arms are like totally going away. The last one, and the one that is coolest to me and the most rewarding for sure, even though it takes forever for it to go away, is your stomach. Now, my stomach is still chunky. I still have like a little I still have a flabby stomach. But it definitely starts dwindling down. And the coolest thing about your whole torso portion as you're losing weight is you start seeing your actual shape again. Like my curves are definitely coming back. And it started out a lot like, you can't see it, but it started out a lot in like my back muscles. They started, of course, as your muscles get bigger, it makes your fat diminish. So now my body is just looking more curvy, you know, it's looking nicer, it's looking more feminine rather than like a big old blob that I used to look like, which was like ridiculous. But that's the most rewarding thing ever. Now, you guys, you have to remember, and this is most importantly for females because this hurts her soul a little bit. Our boobs lose weight also, all right? Like, even though you might think you're a D or whatever, I've never been anywhere near a D. I call mine barely Bs. But with mine, they probably went up to like almost a C when I was pregnant, whoop-de-doo. And all that goes away because you get fat from here. Like, this is where you get fat on the sides. Like all of this. And this is what makes your cup size go up. So as much as you think that your boobs are growing, your boobs are not growing. All right, let that go. Unless when you're pregnant, then your boobs like fucking did crazy stuff and they got all huge, and that's different. But mine did not. Mine just stayed the same. And I actually like small boobs, so this is great for me. But I know for a lot of females, this is gonna be really discouraging. But you probably will lose your boobs. Like you have muscles in there, like within that. Look at your closest male friend and you'll see like there's muscles. That's all a muscle. We just so happen to have boobs in front of it. Doesn't matter how many crunches you do, it will take forever. You have to do sit-ups and use weight when use weight when doing like ab workouts just to help it go down more. And I have been doing that and it's working just slowly compared to everything else. So hang in there, guys. It does get better and you do see the results. Now, if I missed anything at all, if you guys feel like, you know, I missed out on something, how about this? Or what do you think about this one? Or I've experienced this, or you didn't mention that, feel free to describe it on the bottom, comment, let me know if I missed something, and I'll definitely answer you back. You also have other people answer back, and like and subscribe at the bottom, guys.